Hi guys, and welcome back to Life with Klee Kai. By this stage you'll recognize Skye, my oldest Alaskan Klee Kai. She is almost 3. And to my left I've got Copper. He is my youngest Alaskan Klee Kai. He turned 2 in January. Now a question we get asked a lot is how much do Alaskan Klee Kai cost? So if you've been following our videos for a while, you'll have a good idea of the price of Alaskan Klee Kai. But for those who haven't, usually an Alaskan Klee Kai puppy will cost between $1,500 and $3,000 depending on the breeder. And if you pay any more or any less than that, then I would be quite cautious because it could possibly be a scam. The Alaskan Klee Kai Association of America recommend $1,500 to $3,000 as the kind of rough guidelines of what usually an Alaskan Klee Kai puppy will cost. So while that's the initial cost, today I wanted to touch upon what are the monthly costs that you can expect to pay for an Alaskan Klee Kai. Because of course, while you have to save the money to buy your initial puppy, or perhaps you can rescue an Alaskan Klee Kai that needs to be rehomed, you'll have to think about how much it's going to cost to have a dog month to month, and you'll have to include that in your budget when it comes to your own groceries and your own shopping and your own needs, but to make sure that your dog's needs are also taken care of. So the first consideration is obviously going to be dog food. So how much do we pay for Skye and Copper's dog food? Well, we have 2 little picky eaters on our hands and they both have sensitive stomachs, so we've had to pay for slightly premium dog food. We have gone for Butternut Box, and they're a British company that provide fresh and healthy meals for dogs. So basically it is like human grade meals, cooked using natural ingredients, so fruit and veg and highest quality meat. And Skye and Copper absolutely love these meals. Now they have been picky eaters in the past and they've got sensitive stomachs, so that's why we've decided to pay a little bit extra for these type of meals rather than going for dry food or kibble. If your Klee Kai is happy with dry food and kibble, you can probably pick up a dry food that your breeder will most likely recommend, and it will cost probably around $20 or $30 for a bag for a month. But we found both in America, when we initially fed them dry food, they got tired of it after about 6 months. We moved back to the UK and again they got tired of dried food again, so we had to go back and find another solution. So in America we fed them Nom Nom Now. That's what ended their picky ways. They love Nom Nom Now, and it's the exact same as Butternut Box, using fresh ingredients like fruit and veg, USDA approved meat, and they absolutely loved the meals. They had 4 different recipes, so I could mix it up and keep them interested too. So when we were paying for Nom Nom Now, it was costing us $142 a month, so that works out about $71 per Klee Kai, which is definitely a premium price. And I know a lot of people might think that's crazy to pay that much for dog food, but it saved us a lot of money in veterinary bills. We moved to the UK, we went back onto dry food, hoping to save a bit of money originally, but after about 3 or 4 months they just stopped eating altogether and it was causing a lot of stomach problems. So we went to Butternut Box, and now we're with them, and we pay £58 a month for Butternut Box's meals. And I have to say, I think it's great value because it saved us a lot of money, no more emergency trips to the vet, and also it's cheaper than other dog food delivery companies that we've tried in the UK. I really think £58 is great value, especially when you think that it costs a lot more in the USA. So another thing you're going to need to think about is pet insurance. And I would recommend getting pet insurance because it has saved us money, especially with issues that have reoccurred during our time of owning Skye and Copper. In America, we had Healthy Paws and they charged us $101 a month. Their customer service was good. And you could also upload all your bills automatically onto their website, which made the whole process a lot easier. We moved to the UK and we're now with a company called Waggel. So Waggel charges £48 a month to insure both Skye and Copper, which again, I think is really good value. I love the fact that Waggel are a more modern approach to pet insurance. We were with another company last year, which is more expensive and also was all through paperwork. So you had to give the papers to your vet, and then your vet had to send the papers on. If there was any discrepancies, it took ages to get the payments. But Waggel is all done online through their websites, and it's like the US in that sense. So it really takes away the hassle of making a claim. So that's probably 2 of the most obvious things that you're going to need to think about if you are getting a Klee Kai: the food and the pet insurance. But another consideration obviously is going to be vet bills, and especially in the first year of owning a Klee Kai, you're going to have to make quite a few trips to the vet. You got to get all the vaccinations that are required and the boosters later on in the year. And you're also going to have to probably get your dog neutered or spayed. I know a lot of Alaskan Klee Kai breeders will put that in their contract when you buy your Klee Kai. So what other costs are there that will require you to dig into your pockets? Well, there's obviously going to be toys, bully sticks and treats. Those are the things that we spend a bit of money on. Bully sticks were a fantastic idea for us because it really discouraged Skye and Copper from chewing furniture and anything else from a very young age, and they've never been chewers, so we've been really lucky in that sense. We obviously spent a lot of money on toys for them at the start, but now they've got more than enough toys. but you know, you'd want to probably put aside at least $50 or $60 to get them a variety of toys from the very start. You might want to get some fluffy toys, maybe get a Kong, maybe get some mind game toys. Obviously treats are going to be very useful. So we usually get the small little treats that are training treats. So we use those when we were practicing the training skills of Copper and Skye. The sound of treats is making him slobber. Otherwise, there probably are some other things that you may want to consider. Obviously, if you have a dog and you plan to go on holiday, you're going to need to find someone to look after it. And hopefully you've got a willing family member or friends that will do it for you. But if not, you're going to need to get a professional dog sitter. We had to actually do that recently, and it cost us £360 for 10 days. There was 3 bank holidays during that period, so that's why it was a little bit more expensive than usual. And also, if you're someone that has a busy work schedule, or perhaps you just have a social event that means you have to go away for the weekend, or maybe you have to go away for a few more hours than usual, you might want to get a dog walker. And I found that the average price in the USA was around $30 to $35, and in the UK it's around £20 to £25. But that's another potential cost that you'll probably want to think about. So that's my breakdown of potential costs that you'll want to think about. More than likely I've forgotten something. Based on our dog food and our pet insurance alone, we're paying around £110 a month on the dog food and pet insurance. And then when you talk about treats and miscellaneous costs, I'd say that Skye and Copper costs us about £130 a month. I'm willing to pay for a better quality of food right now and less trips to the vet, especially the late night trips and the early morning trips. And it's definitely been worth it, because so far we are in mid-April, and I'm glad to say that neither Skye or Copper have been to the vet yet this year, so that's great news for us. If you haven't already, I would love if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're really trying to grow it, and I would love to try and get to 10k by the end of the year. But that is all for now. I'm going to sign off. Cheers for watching as always, and thanks for all the positive feedback that we've been getting on our videos.